Orlando Vigils. Pride Month kicked off in the South Bay with the raising of the Rainbow and Transgender flags at the San Jose City Hall. The celebration was led by Mayor Sam Liccardo and featured community leaders. In less than a week, Sunday, June 12th, celebration was replaced with tragic grief. The LGBTQ community was devastated when 49 brothers and sisters were murdered at the Pulse Nightclub in Orlando, Florida.
This tragic loss of life reminds us of the fear and violence faced by so many LGBTQ Americans on a daily basis. But fear and violence will not determine the course of our progress. Our future will not be defined by the hatred of others. Many people will try to erase LGBTQ people from this tragedy, but we know that this was a direct attack on our community. Many people will tell us that Muslim Americans are to blame for this tragedy, but we know that the real enemy continues to be unchecked gun violence and bigotry.
Last night, Frank Langella, winner of the Tony Award as lead actor in a play, chose these words over a list of people that he might think. And I would like to start out this morning repeating those. When something bad happens, we have three choices. We let it define us, we let it destroy us, or we let it strengthen us. This hateful, violent act of extremism will neither define nor destroy us, and indeed can strengthen us.
That this is our moment to pull together. This is our moment to take a stand for what we collectively embrace. This is our moment as we extend our prayers and our thoughts to all the families who have suffered this horrible violence in Orlando. This is our moment to use this grief as a means to enable us to find common ground where too many are willing to find division. Let's use this moment to pull together to ensure that this does not happen again in the United States of America.
We can't just tolerate. We must love each other. We must love each other as fellow human beings, as brothers and sisters. We must join together as a community and remember these people's lives. We need to remember them in our hearts, and we need to recognize that we all have to stand together in peace and love.
Edward Sotomayor Jr., 34 years old. Stanley Almodovar III, 23 years old. Luis Omar Ocasio Capo, 20 years old. Juan Ramon Guerrero, 22 years old. Eric Ivan Ortiz Rivera, 36 years old.
The rainbow flag really symbolizes who we are as a community and how far we've come and how far we still have to go.
Oh, it just fills me with so much sadness. Certainly for, the young lives just being snuffed out. So many of them were in their 20s, just, with their lives before them. And I think as gay men, we can sort of relate to all of the young gay men that were killed, just doing what any of us might be doing on a Saturday night. It was just so senseless. And it's just been nice here today at this vigil to have so many people in our community come together and sort of share that sorrow that all of us are feeling.
So I see the mayor was here and a lot of the city officials. I'd find that very heartwarming. Did you have a problem trying to get them to come out to this at all?
No, I had no problem. Certainly having the Board of Supervisors here, they were all willing, happy. It was always whatever they could do to help. I had contacted the mayor, and over the phone he said, let me just look at my schedule. He said, yeah, I'm free, I'll be there. So, and then the sheriff and the police chief, really it's been so gratifying to see so many people wanting to come out and sort of be with us.
Thank you very much, Ken. It's a great event, and I'm sorry we had to have it, but thank you for putting this out for us.
Estimates are another 50 people were wounded by gunfire. The Bay Area immediately responded with vigils. The DeFrank LGBT Center hosted a vigil at their front steps that very evening. The center's board president, Gabrielle Antolovich, stated, "We are here to grieve with our own people." President Obama responded with an order to lower the U.S. flags to half-staff across the nation. In Santa Clara County, Supervisor Ken Yeager led a ceremony where the Rainbow and Transgendered pride flags were raised to half-staff. San Francisco hosted a vigil on Castro Street, where thousands gathered to mourn together. Several people created a memorial of flowers and messages of grief at the corner of Castro and 18th Streets. A tremendous show of solidarity was seen across the world. Many city halls and monuments across the world were lit with rainbow colors. Our hearts at Outlook Video go out to victims and their families and friends.
Okay, that's it for this month's edition of Outlook Video. To find all of our archive segments from the past several years, go to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/OutlookVideo. Don't forget to click on subscribe.
And friend us on Facebook at facebook.com/OutlookVideo. Outlook Video is made possible by support from viewers like you and talented volunteers behind the camera. We close with clips from Santa Cruz Pride. From all of us here at Outlook Video, thank you for watching and look for us again next month.